Hello, hello, hello. So, in this video, I want to teach you how to become a YouTuber. Because people have been asking me, how do I set up a channel? How do I make money off my videos? And whatever. So, I want to go through a detailed tutorial about how I did it and so on. So, first things first, the simple, you register an account. This is actually my other account, one of my really old accounts. This is from you see here, 2006, back when I used to call myself ZranX. This was from the days when I played games like Soldier of Fortune and Unreal Tournament. That was my shoot 'em up name. And what you can do is as well, so even though my username is ZranX, so you can see here, user ZranX, you can change this title here to be whatever you like. And to do that, click on here, go to where is it? YouTube settings. Click on edit on Google Plus, and then you can edit your name here. So it won't edit the short name. Whatever your username is that you register, that will be your username forever. You have to remember that. So be careful with it. If you don't like your name, just make a new account. But once you've started your channel, you can't change it after. You can only change the covering title. So if we go back to the YouTube channel, okay, that's the first thing. So let's go back now to the actual channel, and you're going to need to learn as well, like this link on YouTube is really useful. So click on here, then my channel, get straight back to your channel. Bookmark it, very useful bookmark to have to keep going back to your channel. And another very useful bookmark to put is Video Manager. And what this is for is this is where you manage your video, basically. So if you've uploaded any... Sorry, let me zoom out a little bit. If you've uploaded any videos, you will see them here in a list. Okay? So anyway, let's go quickly back to the channel. Now, first thing I recommend you do is go to the About section and just write a very short channel description to say what you're going to do. Okay, so let's see, channel description. I'm going to write that this channel is going to be focused on old games from before YouTube, so 10 years and older. So let me write that. Okay, so something simple, some quick, to the point description to say, what are you going to do on this channel? And just keep it as simple to the point as you can. So in this channel, I will focus on old games from before YouTube, including classics like Command & Conquer and Deus Ex. Okay, simple. So done. Next, email address, if people want to email you. Okay, so I'll just put in my standard email that I use for Mithrie as well. Okay, done. Now, when people see this, they won't just see it stamped on the page. Like, it will just be a button that people have to click on. Sorry, let me close Steam. And as well, what would be good about having an alternate channel for old games for me, personally, is it means that I won't suddenly have, let's say, a brand new game like Metal Gear Solid 5 and then a game which came out in the 90s like the next video. I will try and keep it separate. So this will be my old games channel, and I'll keep Mithrie going. Country, obviously in my case, I want to select United Kingdom. Cool. So that's the thing. Here you can add any useful links. So as you go along, any useful links which you think will be useful for your viewers, just click edit. You can add as many as you want. Whatever is the first link will be the link which is overlaid here first. So think about that. Whatever is the first custom link is what gets the biggest amount of attention on your channel art. Okay, we can add featured channels to say related content. So add channel. I'm just going to add my own for now. Okay, So done. And if I have any other channels related to old games that I find as I go along, great, I'll do that. And when it says popular channels on YouTube, this will actually be enabled by itself. And this will automatically scan your channel, and it will see the type of videos you're doing, and it will make popular, it will recommend popular channels related to your content. So remember that, you know, so this is automatic and it's a good thing to have. So now, next thing is you want to decide how you're going to lay this out, you know, your first page. So let's see. Okay, so let's click on that. Edit channel navigation. So add video, like video, whatever. Now, you really want to browse. Let's you customize the display of your content. If enabled, this will be your default tab for all visitors. So let's enable that. Okay, feed. You can choose automatically to automatically have your YouTube activity show up in your channel's activity feed. Don't worry, we'll never share information about activity of private videos. So that's videos you've uploaded which you haven't published yet. They won't appear. So post my activity when I add a video. Yep, cool. Discussion, play automatically. Okay, save. Simple enough. Now, obviously we don't have any videos yet, so I will wait until I have a video. Now, the next thing you need to do when setting up your channel, you need to add a channel art, something that will attract people to the page. And I would recommend you making one which is good for 1080p displays. So don't make some tiny art because it will look ridiculous on modern screens. Make a big display, and I will do that in Photoshop in a moment. And as well, you need to make an avatar, which is kind of like, so you know on Mithrie's channel, it's just a picture of Mithrie's face. You need to have some small image here, you know, for ZranX Gaming in my case, which will attract people to the channel. So I'm going to make those now, and once I have them made, we will continue. So, after many years of work, as you can see, I got changed, my beard became longer and so on. We finally have an image for the top of the screen. So, what I've done is, I've simply branded myself ZranX Gaming. It doesn't mean anything, it's just my name when I said from first person shooter days. And you can see I've done a little thumbnail up here. This is just a random screenshot from my days in Mr. Pandaria, World of Warcraft, and I've just added my name on it. There you go, ZranX Gaming. We now have an art, but at least it looks good. And the recommended size for this artwork is 2560 by 1440. It does say that to you when you go to upload it. Right. So next thing you need to do is simply you need to make videos. You know, you need to start. So in order to make videos, you need recording software. What I recommend, what to be honest most people use these days, is Open Broadcaster software. So I mean, that's what I'm literally using right now to record this tutorial. So let's open up another instance of it. Let's see, open, so I can show you how I configured it. Okay, here we go. So what you need to do first, you need to add a scene. So let's add scene, and let's put, for example, old game, or let's go with ZranX for the sake of it. Okay, I mean, you can see obviously I've got many scenes from my work with Mithrie, but whatever, let me just take you through step by step. So I've added a scene. Next, you need to add a source. So let's say here, game capture, okay. And this is when you want to actually select a game, if the game supports it. Now, because I'm going to be using a lot of old games, I'm going to need to use monitor capture or window capture as well. So I'm going to add a global source. Let's see, why can I do it here? Yeah, window capture. There we go, window capture. Okay, pre-configured it. And which monitor do you want to capture? Sorry, that's window capture. Sorry, let's cancel that. Let's do monitor capture. Add monitor capture. And if, like me, and I do recommend this for YouTubers and live streamers that you have multiple monitors, you can just say which monitor to select and it will capture the entire monitor for you, like I have done right now. So let's press OK. So that's that. Next, it's up to you, 100% up to you if you want to be one of those YouTubers who shows their camera during recordings. I generally only do it during live streams. I don't do it most of the time. So I have here global source. You can do here video capture device. Okay, at which point you select which webcam and what resolution and so on. Now, the thing is, for me, from my experience, OBS tends to glitch at 1080p recordings, and you don't really need it at that high. So 720p or less is more than fine, you know. So I put 720p, everything else I keep the same, and that's it. So global source, okay, whatever. So let's see, add video capture device, yep, which is obviously the webcam. Custom resolution, we'll set it to 720, okay. Wow. Okay, screw this, we have to use the global source rather than add again. So global source, Logitech, okay. So there we go. Now, what you need to do is, for now, let me, okay. So you have that. So that's your thing set up. Now you need to look at your settings. So let's go to settings. You can make a profile. So in my case, I've called it recording, Final Fantasy 14 recording. You can call it what you like, and you can save this as your profile. Then you can have many profiles to switch between in case you record on PlayStation or live stream on Twitch, live stream on YouTube, because they have different qualities and so on. Next, go to encoding. These are settings I use for recording. I mean, they're really over the top. They're really not necessary. But I'll explain each one. So, encoder X264. Unless you have a shadow play enabled GeForce graphics card, NVIDIA and NVINC will not be enabled. And it's up to you if you want to use it. I personally don't. Quick sync is if you have it built in to your Intel processor. Quick sync, I don't. And as well, you want to basically just keep everything else ticked. And codec, AAC, 48K, 128-bit, bitrate, channel, stereo, these are kind of the default settings, and they're fine. They sound absolutely fine. And now for bitrate, when I'm recording, I've put it to some insane number, 24,000. Now, the reason I've done that is to make sure that it captures every possible pixel it can, you know, that the quality is incredibly high when I record. Of course, I don't upload at that quality because it will make the file so huge for no reason. It will increase the time it takes to upload and so on. But we'll look at conversion later. Next, broadcast settings. So here from mode, you want to select file output only. You want to select the path. So you just click browse, select your path. The rest, just keep it as it is. It's really not important. Okay. So this is basically just to say that when you hit record, it will record it into an MP4 file. And that's what's good about OBS. This is why people use it, is because it can encode videos directly to MP4, whereas a piece of software like Fraps will do it in some uncompressed AVI format, which means that 1 hour of recording might be like, I don't know, 200 gigs of used space. So then next, video. So again, base resolution, keep it as it is, what your monitor is. It's completely up to you if you want to downscale it to 720p. I just like recording 1080p. Why not? It doesn't take long to convert. FPS I keep at 30. You can do it at 60 if you like, but it will double your production time and for very little gain. You know, I mean, some people might notice the difference, but given that I'm going to be specializing in old games, it doesn't really make a difference for me, so I'm going to keep that 30. Audio. Now this is where you basically select which microphone. You see I've got a Blue Yeti mic. It's a good idea obviously to have a good quality mic, but don't go crazy. Just use what you have when you're first starting. And this is the general advice that people and YouTubers and alike say before, when you're first starting on YouTube, is do not invest in equipment. Use what you have, see if it works, start making money on YouTube, and then think about upgrading. Don't before. Hotkeys. I personally do use push to talk. I love it. And even though it says F7, that's actually one of the side buttons on my mouse, because F7 is a button I really don't care about. And also if you play with a controller, you can also set, you can see here I've got X-pad right trigger. So I've got for my controller, I have a push to talk button as well. Okay, so I like using push to talk because you never know. You know, maybe a family member will shout for you, maybe like call your name, like Mithrie or ZranX, you know, dinner, and you don't want that to be picked up on the mic when you're in the middle of a recording. So having something like push to talk is very, very useful. And also as well, like if like me, you've got the microphone right in front of your keyboard, it means that when you're, for example, typing a message, you don't want to hear the sound of me smashing my keyboard, because it makes the recording a bit weird. Advanced, you basically you leave that as default. It's really not a big deal. This is like I said, it's advanced. There's nothing that we really need to worry about, and that's it. We don't have quick encoder. I don't use microphone noise gate. That is basically like if you leave the mic open constantly and you want to drown out background sound, you can set different levels so that it automatically drowns out background sound, but that's something, again, I don't use. Scene switcher, that's if you want to switch between scenes with a hotkey. So rather than having to select it on here to say which ones to enable, disable, you can set it like there. This is a tool for doing that. But again, it's something I personally don't use, but it's very useful for live streamers. Okay, so that's how I configure OBS. So, as I say, guys, now it's just a case of pick a game that you'd like to play, check that you have permission to record it, that you're not going to get a billion copyright flags, and then upload it. So, a game I'm going to be covering on my YouTube channel is an old game called Command & Conquer Red Alert. It's a game from my youth. It's one of the classic RTSs. It really was one of my favorite games ever. So I figured I didn't want to really put that on Mithrie channel anyway, because it wouldn't really make sense for me to be playing Final Fantasy 14, a modern up-to-date game, and then suddenly start uploading videos about, a game which was released in the mid-90s, like 20 years ago. So I'm going to keep this channel as my old games channel. So once we have our first episode to upload from Red Alert, then we will upload it and we'll see what we need to do next. So once we have it, I'll see you then. Okay guys, so I've now actually recorded like 5 or 6 episodes of Command & Conquer Red Alert, which I now need to get ready for YouTube. Now, one of my favorite personal tools that I use is Freemake in order to do video conversion to get it ready for YouTube. And let me load it up. So let's look at Freemake now. Now, the reason I like Freemake is because it's free. Now, the thing is, though, when you use Freemake as the free version, it will put a 2-second Freemake advert at the end of the videos for any video longer than, I think, 5 minutes or something like that, which can be really annoying. But you can get rid of that if you literally just donate to them something like $10 on their website. It's very, very cheap. Now, what's really great about this software is that it allows you to merge videos together, as many as you like. You see here, join files button. You can put as many as you like in here. As well, it allows you to cut out bits of the individual videos as well. But what I also like about it, you can convert it to whatever different video type. I primarily use MP4, and the reason I use MP4 is because it can take advantage of CUDA core conversions. Now, this software, as basic as it is, does actually have the ability to take advantage of CUDA core and DXVA conversions, which means that it can use the CUDA cores of your GeForce, I think 700 plus graphics card to make the conversion even quicker. So let's see, so video CUDA core is enabled for this PC. I will link in the description a video to enable it in case for whatever reason it's not enabled, even if you have a GeForce card. Okay, so what you need to do, click on video. You want to select the episode that you want to convert. So in this case, let's say this one. We're going to convert it to get it ready for YouTube. And as well, let's see, keep black bars, get rid of black bars. Let's keep them. Let's just keep it as is. So let's now look at it. Now, there were bits, I think, at the end where you just see you see my Windows Start menu that I want to cut out. So let's play it. Okay, so this last couple of seconds I want to cut out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start selection here, end the selection there, and cut it out so it's like it never happened. I'll just quickly check the end of the episode. Channel ZranX Gaming. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Much more old games on the way. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. So you see, I was able to cut out the bit where we got some window clipping and stuff like that. And it's good that you can do that on the fly. Press OK. Now, I'm just going to say to MP4. Same as source is fine, but it will encode it much better. Do 2-pass encoding to make it look beautiful. And then we're going to name it. So let's call it Command and Conquer Red Alert Allies, or even I don't even need to command it. I could put C and C, Red Alert 1 Allies Mission 1. So something like that, so people know what the video is about. So let's save that and convert. Now I've got a 6-core processor, guys, so I can record this episode while also converting a video. Please don't do that if you have a less powerful machine. So let's convert. So you can see now I'm converting, and because I've got such, like I said, a 6-core processor, I am recording and encoding at the same time. Yay, modern processors. Now this video, when it's ready, you can see it'll be ready in like a minute. I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to explain the process about then how you take your episode that you've just made into YouTube, and how you can then start making money, guys. You know, that's the thing, how you start building yourself, you know, on YouTube and so on. And you can see now, obviously, I didn't want to show it on Mithrie channel, because on Mithrie channel I've already got 700 videos, so it wouldn't mean much explaining. I wanted to show you from scratch. So you see, it's a brand new channel, nothing's enabled on it. All I've done so far, I've given it a name, I've put a channel art, I put an about description, and that's it. I've done nothing else. So this video is almost done. So that's why I said I love a tool like Freemake, because it's $10 and it has all the features I need it to do. You know, it's very, very cheap. It's very powerful. The quality of the video after 2-pass encoding as well is beautiful for YouTube. And as well, once we've uploaded the video, then we will look at putting a customized thumbnail. We will look at putting a detailed description with the copyright information and so on. And we'll also look as well at doing the monetization, like how you put adverts on there. Now remember, guys, that you need to have copyright permission, or it needs to they have to just not care. If you get any copyright flags for music or whatever, then you won't make money. Simple as that. So you have to make sure that you don't get copyright flagged. I'm hoping on a game so old, like we're talking 20 years old, that it just won't be an issue. So there we go. Conversion complete. Close. So I can close that now. Let's go back to good old YouTube. Cool. So you can see here, I have no videos on my channel. I am a YouTube noob. So let's click upload. Let's select a file. Let's go back to where it was. So see, CNC Red Alert, Allies Mission 1, open. So you can see now it's uploading. So what I recommend now is write a detailed description about this. So you said, in this episode, I will start the game Command and Conquer Red Alert. It is a game that came out in 1996, I believe, and was originally released by Westwood Studios. Now, the next things you need to do, guys, is what I recommend you do, even if you don't have to, is just make sure you've got the copyright information. Find it. Even if it says copyright 1996 Westwood Studios, just find it, paste it in, because you never know if you get copyright flagged. You want to be able to say that, yes, I did retain the copyright. And as well, guys, we need to look at tags. So once this is finished uploading and we are ready to do that and find the tags, then we'll come back to it. And you can see as well, it's even suggested tags. So you see here, Command & Conquer Red Alert video game. So we can click that as a start. You know, so good. Real-time strategy, why not? So you see, just from what you've typed, it's already detecting tags for the videos for you. You know, that's how powerful YouTube is. It's very, very clever. So once we find some more useful tags, then we'll come back. So be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so now we're at a point where the video is finished uploading And when it's finished uploading and it's finished processing, then when you select edit, you actually are given more options. And this is what is interesting for us. Now, I put in a description saying I will start the game, Command and Conquer Red Alert. This game that really needs blah, blah, blah. And then I could say, for example, I will play the game as both Allies and Soviet. Mission by mission, starting with the Allies. Okay, so we've just to explain, this is what this video is about. Keep it as detailed as you can, but not over the top, you know, just keep it relevant. And I've said here, Command and Conquer Red Alert, copyright 1996 Westwood Studios, just something, anything to say that yes, it does not belong to me. And then these are the tags I've used. So I've got Command and Conquer Red Alert video game, real-time strategy, Command and Conquer series, Red Alert strategy, let's play, walkthrough, playthrough, gameplay, gaming, games, help, Westwood Studios, CNC, RTS. Basically, just think of anything at all that someone might type to find this video. Like, if someone's just simply looking for, I want Red Alert videos, what might they type in? Or maybe they don't even know about Red Alert. Maybe they just want to see old RTS games. So, again, this might be very, very useful. Now, what I recommend you do as well is add games that you play to playlists. So, you see here, add to playlist. So here, create new playlist. We're going to call this one C&C Red Alert 1. Just to keep it specific there, it's Red Alert 1 because there's been many Red Alerts. So create. So we added it to that playlist. And as well, what we want to do now is we want to make a customized thumbnail. Now, the reason we want to do that is because we can then make it 10 times more attractive to click on the video. Now, the general advice when it comes to customized thumbnails is that you have text on it which is big enough that even when the thumbnail is small, you can still read what it's about. So what we're now going to do, see, we need to make a thumbnail first, as simple as that. So once we've made a thumbnail, I'll come back to this. Now, there's other things you can set up on your channel. So I can leave this now. This is still processing, making the video available and so on. Now, there's other things I can set up on the channel, which we should do along the way. So let's open a new tab. Let's open up the manager again. Like I said, keep it bookmarked because it would be very useful if you do. Okay, now you don't have to publish straight away. You can say, for example, private, you know, just so it doesn't get released straight away. So let's save now. We've saved the changes, but no one can see it. As simple as that. So we can now browse around the channel, no problem, without worrying that the video has been published early. So if you click on channel, you go here, upload defaults. So for example, right now I know that I'm going to be doing pretty much only Red Alert videos until I finish the game. So set it up as such. So we see here gaming, upload defaults. So what we can do is go back to the video and click edit so we can look at the things. So you see it's finished processing, that's why it's got this. So you see these thumbnails, so these are not even thumbnails, these are like nothing. So I will try and make it look a lot more interesting. So these are the default tags we're going to use, so put that there, and then we have the default description there, and then the default whatever. So I'll just keep it at that, just so I'll keep it at that for now. I can change it whenever I like, but it just means that when I make my next video and upload the next video, this is already typed in, so I just have to edit. I don't have to retype it all again from scratch. Okay, allow comments, yes. Select language, English United Kingdom. I don't think it makes a difference, just English. This content was never aired in the United States under captions. Show edit suggestions, I guess. Video location, whatever, don't think it matters. Make things publicly available, fine, no problem. So let's save. So just like I said, it just means that when I upload my next video, this is all typed in ahead of time without me having to retype it. Now, featured content is a useful one later. So when you have, let's say you have one video you've made which is just like unbelievably popular, like you don't know why it's got 100,000 views in a week, you know, because that can happen. Then you can feature that here. So you can basically say that feature one of your videos across all your videos. So basically it's like saying, you know, please look at my most popular video. This is what this feature is for. Select a channel ad. So if you have a very short video that you've made, literally you could have a video saying, you know, welcome guys, I'm ZranX Gaming, I play, you know, RTS games, check me out. Then you can have that as your channel ad. And for people on YouTube who might be interested in that, that ad will appear just like any other ad. You don't have to pay for it, nothing. It just is something Google have implemented into YouTube, which can attract people to your channel. It's very, very good. Branding. You can add branding. Let's say add watermark. Okay. For best results, use transparency, blah, blah, blah. So for this, I'm just going to... Let's see. I'm just going to put the ZranX Gaming thumbnail. So let's put that. Save. Okay. So this is my uploaded watermark. Fine. So it just means that on my videos, that will appear in the corner. Okay. And I'll show you what that means in a moment. Now, advanced. Now, this is where you want to type in keywords for your channel. So not just for the video, for the channel itself. So if we look at the keywords we had here, so let's copy that. We can put these in for now. So we could say, let's get rid of Westwood Studios, because obviously I am not Westwood Studios. But we could say RTS, games, help. You know, very generic ones, which would apply to everything. Let's play, strategy. Let's get rid of Red Alert, because I'm not only going to be putting Red Alert on my channel. Let's get rid of that one. So basically, keep all of the generic ones, which will be good for your channel. Like, yeah, real-time strategy is useful for my channel. Command and Conquer really isn't, because that's, like I said, it's not the only game I'm going to be playing. Okay. So let's save that. Now, the issue comes of how do I make money? Now, the way you make money initially is you need to go back to your channel to status and features, and you need to become a partner through monetization by displaying ads on your videos. You need to enable that. So as long as you don't have any copyright flags or anything, you can enable it. So your account is not enabled for monetization. Enabling your account allows you to monetize your videos. Having at least one video approved for monetization makes you a YouTube partner, which provides you with opportunities to improve your skills and build your audience. Learn more about it here. So just click on that if you want to read more. So enable my account. So YouTube partner program. Yep, that's fine. It's just a generic, like, you will not upload illegal stuff. You know, you will not make money if you are not allowed to. Not in any. Yeah, you see here, I will not opt in any content for monetization for which I do not possess sufficient rights. You have to acknowledge that, yes, you will not upload other stuff. Advertising revenue, YouTube will pay you 55% of net revenues. Okay, fine, no problem. You know, as in, like, you know, how does YouTube stay alive? It makes money from the adverts as well. Simple as that. I accept. Now, later on, when we grow as a YouTuber, then you can think about partnering with other networks. So you see, on my main channel, on Mithrie channel, I'm actually partnered with Curse, who give me much better rates. So, okay, got it. So that's the thing. So now this should be enabled on my channel, monetization. Good, good, good. Now, in order to, however, make longer videos, longer than 15 minutes, okay? Let's enable that. So select country. Verifying your account by phone lets you unlock additional features on YouTube. Helps you make sure you're a real YouTuber, not a robot. Okay. Call me, automated voice message, text me, verification code. Okay. What is your phone number? So you just here change language. I don't know if it really matters. Yeah, English, whatever. So basically, we will do that now. Once I have my verification code, we will continue. Otherwise, guys, you'll be limited to 15-minute videos. So let's quickly pause the recording. I'll get the verification code, and then we will continue. Okay, guys, so I've now enabled longer videos. So I can upload videos longer than 15 minutes. If you're curious how long you can upload videos literally up to 12 hours long at a resolution of 8K. You know, so do not underestimate the power of Google and YouTube. It's just you can upload an insane amount. You just have to spend 1 second to enter a code. I won't enable live streaming for now. I won't upload paid content for now. And it says you must have an active Adsense account linked to your YouTube account before you can offer paid content. Now, Adsense is how you put other people's adverts on your videos so that you can make money. That's Adsense. If you want to make your own adverts and advertise your own products, you need an AdWords account which you linked. So let's look at Adsense. Okay, so you'll be redirected to Adsense to link your existing Adsense account or create a new one if you don't have one yet. Once you've completed this process, you'll be redirected back to YouTube. So let's click next. So let's see. You're currently signed in as Mithrie. Yep. Would you like to use this account to sign up for Adsense? Whichever account you will choose will log into your Adsense account. Blah blah blah. So let's say yes. Okay. So user ZranX English. Yep. Accept association. Redirecting you back to YouTube. Nice. So there you go. So let's take a look. Now, the thing is, guys, a lot of this stuff might contain my personal information, so I'm going to quickly look through these settings, and once I know for sure it's safe to show you, then we will continue. Okay, guys, so we have now associated an Adsense account to the YouTube channel, which means we can make money. And you can review and change the Adsense association whenever you like. If you want to change which Adsense account you're doing, you click on here, Adsense settings as well. And this will give you access to all the information, personal information and so on, about how much money you made before. So you see here my current balance, 37.72. Now this money has been sitting here for so long. Like, this was from before I was partnered with Curse. You know, this is money initially I made on my YouTube channel, but you can't withdraw it, like I said, until you've made $100. So it's been just sitting there for years now, like nearly, what, 2 years? So now that I have another channel, I can hopefully build this up and actually withdraw the money. So now let's go back to the YouTube channel. So we've linked Adsense to the channel, and let's see. So let's go back to the video, click edit. It's still set to private. Now we have this here, monetization. So monetize with ads, click on that. So by clicking here, I confirm I own all elements of this video, or that I have sufficient commercial use rights for all audio visual elements necessary to monetize this video. I understand that YouTube may require proof of commercial use rights and or may suspend my monetization or my account for repeated abuses of this system. I understand what is needed. Please do not show me this message again. Okay, got it? Okay, so that's how you display ads. So cool. So I want to display ads. Yes, save. So I'm now displaying ads on the video. Okay, just wait for it to say all changes are saved. There you go, all changes saved. So let's go back. Now, it's still set to private, so people can't find this video yet. Now, at any time, you can click on the title of the video to look at how it looks. Hello, everyone. In game sort of thing. Favorite games of all time. And it won't enable the monetization until you've actually published the video. So let's go back. So that's here. You can see monetize, so that's been enabled. If there was any issues at all, guys, then this will be grayed out and it will simply say copyright flagged or copyright dispute, blah blah blah, owns the music or whatever. And then if you do have, because I actually have had some of my Final Fantasy videos copyright flagged, and or even my Witcher 3 videos copyright flagged, even though I did have permissions to do it. So what in that situation you can do, if you know you have rights to do it, you can dispute the copyright claim and you can send the proof, like send a link to the website that says this is the license to use this stuff and so on. So anyway, let's go back to the video, edit. So we've already added it to a playlist. We've already written a description. We've already added tags. Tags is very important, guys. Tags is how people find your videos. So just think, tags which people will need to find your videos. Do not write random tags. Do not write things like Justin Bieber or whatever you think might get you lots of clicks, because then Google will just dump your video down the search because they know it's not relevant. So do not think you can cheat Google. Google knows everything. And so keep it relevant to the video. The more tags, the better. So there are so many pieces of advice. Some people say only a few tags, longer tags. Some people say loads of little tags. Loads of little tags is the right version. The ones who say less tags, I don't know what they're thinking. It just doesn't work. You know, you have to do loads of tags. Like I'll show you some of Mithrie's tags later on. Like they are ridiculous. So loads of tags, long descriptions. So the more keywords are in here relevant to the video, the better. Simple as that. Okay, now we need to make the customized thumbnail, because look at these guys. These thumbnails are this is how the video looks like when it's searched on YouTube. Like, who's going to click a black video, like blank? You know, who's going to click that? So what I'm now going to do, I'm going to make a nice fancy thumbnail for the video, and once I've got it ready to upload, we will continue. Okay, so we've now made a customized thumbnail, and I did it in Photoshop, so let's make that, upload that now. There you go, Allies mission number 1. I'll tell you what, let me load it up so you can see it, how I did it, the style I went for. So let's see, red alert, let's look at this, there you go. Something simple, like it was a screen grab from the actual episode, red alert, Allies mission 1. So, I mean, it might look ridiculous like this, but when it's so tiny, you need to literally fill up nearly half of the screen for people to be able to read it. It looks nice when it's tiny. So that's uploaded. So let's click Save Changes. So you see, even when it's tiny, you can still read Allies Mission 1. That's a way to do it. Now, one thing I want to do as well, before I publish it, is I want to make sure that it goes to my Twitter feed that I've uploaded it without me having to manually share it on Twitter. So the way you do that, you go to here, click on this button, YouTube settings, go to connected accounts, connect. So you want to connect it to your Twitter. So I'm already logged in on Twitter, so I can just say authorize app. There you go. Done. So it's now linked to my Mithrie Manifold Twitter. So even if, regardless which one I publish on which account, it will both go to my Twitter to say, check out this video. So now let's go back to the video. So you see, it's got the nice thumbnail, edit. So we're almost there, guys. So you see the thumbnail's there, the description's there, title's there, the tags are there, and so on. The monetize, the adverts have been enabled on the video. You can add cards if you want. Like, cards are just like if you want to do fundraising or you want to associate, feature your website or merchandise video, promote another channel. So let's see here, youtube.com, or channel username. So let's say Mithrie. Okay. Check out Mithrie's channel. In case people don't know that I'm Mithrie, you know. And okay, so channel username or URL, so that's it. Create card, done. So you see so people will see this card on the video. They click this, they click that, and they can see my other channel, Mithrie's channel. Simple as that. So that's what cards are useful for. If you have a Patreon account, for example, you can go to here, fundraising. You can go to patreon.com/Mithrie, which I do have for Mithrie's channel. So let's see, support Mithrie on Patreon, support Mithrie, support Mithrie. So if you have something like Patreon or whatever, you want people to support you, then feel free to do that. Create card, done. So that's it. I've got a couple of cards on here. So now we go back to the actual video itself, edit again as always. Now I think we're ready to go, guys. We're ready to publish. So let's do public. Let's add, tick that box, that yes, also share on Google Plus and on Twitter. Command and Conquer Red Alert, Allies Mission 1. This is what will appear on here. So I could say, for example, playing old games for fun. So Command and Conquer Red Alert, whatever. So this will be a Twitter tweet. Simple as that. So let's publish. There you go, published. It's now public. Everyone can see this video. So if we go back to the actual YouTube channel, my channel, you can see here my very first video here on my new YouTube channel. You can see it right here. You can add sections up. So for now, it's just uploads. Simple as that. When I upload more and more stuff, then you can add other sections, other random playlists if you play other games. And if you have a live stream, you can, on YouTube itself, you can say live now, upcoming live stream events, stuff like that. It's really, really awesome. They have integrated the live streaming features into here and so on. And let's see, recent activities, recent posts, subscriptions, and so on. So you can add other things to make the channel look more interesting. But this is where all YouTubers start, guys. This is like, I've uploaded my first video. Let's see how this goes. So in the About section, I can add in, for example, ads, support Mithrie on Patreon. So because I'm a brand new YouTuber, I can't afford any equipment. I need help to do it. If people like my style, then hopefully they will support me. Not required, but great to have. So that's that. So I've now got a video. So let's click on the video. So you can see. Hello everyone, and welcome to one of my favorite games of all time. And like I said, you have to be careful when recording videos that you set the volume low to, let's say, 20%, so that it doesn't, you know, become louder than your voice. You want your voice to be the powerful thing on this video. You can see as well, the video uploaded successfully. It's loaded an advert, and I recorded this at 1080p. So 1080p is available for this video, even if it's a low graphics game, whatever, it's at 1080p. And that's it. So then that's the YouTube journey started, guys. That's how you start a YouTube channel. That's how you set it up. These are my recommendations and so on. So if we obviously go back to my, actually let's check Twitter. Let's see if that tweet automatically went out. So you can see, playing old games for fun. The tweet did happen automatically and so on. So I mean, obviously it's kind of cheating for me because I am, you know, an established YouTuber, so I might get more views than anyone else would on when they're first starting. But making a Twitter is a good idea. You can also make a Facebook which copies all of your tweets as well. Get the social media going, guys. And as well, this is also my general advice, is that do not get stuck behind this thing of, oh, I shouldn't make these videos because someone else already makes them. You know, that is not a reason for you not to do it. People want to, when they watch these videos of people playing games, they want to see your opinion of the game. They're not just watching the game itself only. They want your reactions, your opinions, your whatever. Like, it's, you know, do not confuse the purpose of Let's Plays on YouTube. You know, they want the character of the person, like your personality as well. They don't just want the video, you know. So do not think, like, for example, even like Final Fantasy 14, do not think like, oh, there's so many Final Fantasy 14 YouTubers, there's no point in me doing it. Do it, you know. It's like, there's nothing stopping you. If people like you more than me, more than Mr. Happy, they'll watch you. Simple as that. You know, we are not, do not think that because we've been doing it for a long time that we deserve all the views. It doesn't work that way. Whoever's the most interesting will get the views. Simple as that. So anyway, guys, I hope this video helped explaining how to start a YouTube channel, how my advice of putting customized thumbnails, putting tags, descriptions, how to monetize the video, setting up your AdSense account, and so on. And then it's just a case of, I've already recorded like 4 or 5 episodes, the first 4 or 5 missions of Red Alert. So I will just keep recording episodes, keep publishing videos, keep it regular as well. You don't have to publish 10 videos in a day, don't bother. I would recommend 3-4 videos a week. You know, that's a good way to keep going. Just make sure you're uploading a video every couple of days at least. Make sure that you show people your account is active. And as well, guys, even if you only get in your first videos 10 views, so what? Keep uploading them, because the more you do it, the more people discover your videos and so on, then the more they will subscribe, the more the numbers will jump and jump and jump. It takes a long time to build an audience, guys. Do not think it's going to happen overnight. And like, for example, in my case, it's taken, what, 2 years to get to the point where I am now with Mithrie. With Mithrie's account, where I've got 16,500 subs and 2 million views. That's 2 years work. And I've uploaded something like nearly 800 videos to get to this point. So do not think that this is cheap advice from an established YouTuber. I also, 2 years ago, basically, this is what my channel looked like. You know, so if I go back to the other one, to ZranX, like, this is what my channel looked like 2 years ago. Mithrie's channel. It was blank. I had one video. I had one subscriber. This is where I started, guys. So anyway, guys, hope this video helps. Sorry if it seems very, very long, but there was a lot of detail to go over. That's how you start life as a YouTuber. And if you do start a YouTube gaming channel, you want me to check it out, please let me know in the comments down below. More than happy to check it out. I want as many people doing this. Remember, guys, anyone can be a YouTuber. There's nothing special about it. You saw I did it all without any permissions, any contract, any nothing. You don't need anyone to do it. You just have to want to do it, guys, and so on. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode, I guess. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me. And I wish Mithrie was here, because she would say goodbye as well. Bye-bye.